Hello, this is Taureor, and welcome back to our multiplayer game of Europa Universalis IV with Berg787
Hello.
and Miganto.
Hello.
So, should we unpause already?
I'm
Sure
happy to
not.
do so.
Sorry? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I'll give a quick reminder what was happening. I won a war against my neighbor Jiangsu, and I am pursuing another war. That's all about me.
I'm in two wars, one of which I started, which was going well, and a second war which brought in pretty much the big guns of this area, which is going slightly worse because of the AI. So I'm going to get some mercenaries in and just go back and try to crush them before they crush me. And that's me.
I've not really been doing a whole lot. I've been sort of, it's very peaceful down here in
The
Vagina.
same
God.
vagina again.
Yeah, Vagina. Oh, that's it. They're leaving now. I did notice at the end of the last episode, I was saying in between episodes that Bamanas had moved 20,000 troops to my border, but then they just walked away. So
Obviously
yeah.
fearful.
They were fearful. You know what it was? Because I've got my 15 stack sort of standing near the border. I think they were like insulting them or something like that. And they didn't like it very much and went home. Crybabies. Come on, Mysore.
Are you planning any conquest soon?
I do, but like I'm not in a rush, if you know what I mean.
So whilst everything's going terribly for me, I did just get a new heir, Richa Ramathipate, who is a 436. So that's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
I'll take that. I might not be an actual country soon, but at least I'll have a good heir to rule this non-country.
To rule those two provinces.
How is your war going? Did you get mercenaries or whatever your plan
Got
was?
mercenaries are just finishing building. The first province in the first war has just been taken, which is good. I can now leave that to get the ticking war score. I'm going to probably group up soon and go and attack. Try to attack the other guys.
You're not the war leader, though, are you?
In the mini war, in the big war, no, I'm not.
Deary me, do I want free inflation or one loss of stability?
It depends what your stability cost is.
If you're like me, you'll take the inflation.
Yeah, I mean, there is a guy I had who could reduce. Oh no, I've got actually minus 10% stability cost guy, so I might actually take the stability hit.
3 inflation is equal to, let me think, it's 37, 112 administrative points.
So
approximately.
that's roughly about the same, isn't it? What usually to add stability would be. Let me just have a look. So to boost
My
stability
stability's
now,
high.
I would spend 102 stability. That's to get it from 0 to 1. So it'll be less, won't it, if I lose one? I'm going to take the stability hit. Oh, it's still 102, but that's fine. Okay. I don't like inflation. It always just annoys me. I'm quite frugal, prudent with my cash. Not in real life. In real life, I'm always broke. But like when it comes to computer games,
When it's not real, you must save it.
yeah, it's like kind of like the opposite of what normal people would do. But, wait, who was I trying to vassalize?
Kokchin?
It was Kokchin. Yes, thank you, Kokchin. Are we up there? We are in position to vassalize. Good times. Off
I
of
still think
vassalization.
cavalry should move faster than infantry on land.
You know what? I don't
Should
even
be-
think
should be
I'm
a
going to
thing.
need to go to war for ages. I'm just going to keep vassalizing all these one province miners. Yeah, how about that?
Oh, there's question mark enemies. Don't like it.
I didn't get that.
Like when you click on the icon at the bottom when you're at war, you
So
click on the
many of
icon
them.
to see all the people, and against the enemy, just question mark because it's hidden in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Oh no, not Thai Nguyen, man. Or Nguyen, rather, I should say. Has fallen. Are they involved in the war? That your war?
Which ones?
The guys that Thai Nguyen.
Thai Nguyen?
You sieged them out of Champa.
Oh, that's my one. Yeah, that's my first.
That's
war
your
for the
personal
Assassins.
war.
That's my
Yeah.
personal war. That's the one I want to actually get something from.
That'd actually be quite nice to take Champa.
No, it won't. It'll be horrible. Go away.
No, I didn't mean for me. I was
okay.
actually thinking for you. Like,
I think you were setting your sights.
yeah, it's sort of like I don't really want to fight anyone near me, but I will traverse the whole Indian Ocean and whatnot to go and take some provinces that I don't even know. What kind of provinces are these? Any good? Oh, like I can get tea there. Tea and fish and wood.
So very British.
Yeah, well, we do like our wood as well as tea and fish. Although a bit weird, though, that England doesn't get more of a reputation for sort of fishing, considering it's an island nation.
Well, you do have a reputation for fish and chips.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Duh. Actually, maybe I'm being a little bit harsh. There's plenty of fishing cities, or the industry. I've got a friend who's from Hull, which is north of England, in case you're wondering, Taureor. And their like local rivalry is with Grimsby. And Grimsby used to have like quite a big fishing industry there. And they people from Hull call people from Grimsby fish stinkers. So yeah, there you go. It's not the greatest smell to stink of, really, is it? Fish. If you were going to stink, like there's better foods to smell of. Anyway.
Exactly. Well, there are many British rivalries, I believe, between different cities. I lived in Edinburgh for 2 months, and I remember there were lots of jokes about people from Glasgow.
Yeah, I'm not surprised there in Scotland. That would be the big one, wouldn't it? Glasgow and Edinburgh. Although I can't imagine two cities that are more different in a sense.
That's probably why the rivalry is there.
Yeah, I mean, Glasgow's very much the kind of working class, commoner type people, and Edinburgh's a little bit more sort of affluent with their universities and such, Not judging, not saying one's better than the other, just in case any Scottish people are listening. I dislike
just
you
as
equally.
good as each other.
Yeah.
I do like Scottish people. They're quite friendly. And one interesting thing is I did always pride myself on my English a little bit. And when I went to Scotland, I worked as a bartender for a month. I couldn't understand people if an older person came in. Like an old Scotsman came in and ordered something simple like a beer, and I didn't understand him at all.
I'm not surprised. Lucky you weren't actually working in a Glaswegian bar, because there I think you would have struggled to understand anyway. I even sometimes struggle to understand a Glaswegian when they're speaking, like if they've got a really thick accent. Like I'm born in England and speak English perfectly. So yeah, I can sympathise with your problems there. How's that war going, by the way?
My little one's fine. My big one's not so good now because they're actually all around me, and I think most of their other friendly troops are dead. Oh, I forgot. Warriors do not rebook event, lose 1 stability.
Yeah, I can't actually... I mean, I can see what's sieged out, and I can see sort of little explosions on your provinces, but I can't actually see where the armies are moving, if you will. What about you, Taureor? What's going on up there?
I mean, I did vassalize Jiangsu, and now I'm fighting Yeren.
Yeren.
Yeah, it's another Manchu tribe to the north of me. Oh, I misjudged them. They're probably going to kill my army.
Nah. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
Yeah, and I lost my heir, which is a good thing because he was crap. Yeah,
I wish I lost my heir. My heir's a bit rubbish as well.
Just trying to defend myself from an attack. It's not going very well.
Excellent.
But ultimately, I will probably win the war. I'm trying to form Manchuria.
Michael, do you have... Taureor, rather. Do you have rulers whose names you can pronounce? Because I'm struggling with all of my rulers.
Well, my ruler is Khan Singandara Yehenara, sorry.
Okay, so we're all screwed in regards to pronouncing
Singandara
Yes.
Yehenara, yeah.
I feel like I might be insulting someone if I try and pronounce the names. So.
You don't want to be doing that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I just feel like I might be saying God knows what. Incorporate Jaffna. Can't even read. And that one wasn't even that hard.
Is that the one that's your vassal? Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah, so I need to incorporate them. Well, I was going to do so anyway, so I might as well. Although they keep giving me this quest to get an army equal or larger than Bermanus, but unfortunately Bermanus' army is larger than what my force limit is. Although saying that, my force limit would have just gone up because I did core those 2 provinces that started uncored. I know, it went up by 1. I got 2 provinces cored and it gave me 1 extra force limit. That seems a bit weird.
Well, there's also the autonomy.
Oh, right, okay, well, let's lower that autonomy. Who do you think you are? Being all autonomous. Well, the autonomy's not even high. It's only 33%.
I usually don't lower autonomy. I just hate dealing with rebels.
No, I'm not actually going to touch it. But I was thinking, like, if it was high, I could understand. But oh well, never mind. Not the end of the world. I've got to really remember where all these provinces are. who is? It's sort of like the names are now sticking in my head. I know who they are, but like I just can't remember where they are. So I've got to vassalize these chumps.
You're still peacefully vassalizing your neighbors. I mean, no wars happen.
Yeah, no, I've not gone to war. The thing is,
war yet?
the only person who I actually want to go to war with is Bermanus, and I'm not really in a position to do so just yet. Annex vassal. Why can't I? All right, because I haven't got a free diplomat, that's why. Well, why is this diplomat here working on Cockchin? Stop improving relations in Cockchin. And go to Jaffina, or Jaffna, rather. I keep calling it Jaffina. And annex this country. I haven't even actually got a royal marriage with them. Be handy if I did, wouldn't it?
I'm just doing some minor wars. Nothing too big here.
You two, so violent. That's all I'd say. You know, you're bloodthirsty people.
Attacked as opposed to attacking.
Well, hold on. Did you not cast a stone beforehand?
I cast a stone to my right and someone to the left then threw one at me.
Well, you know, as the great Hindu god Ashramama said, don't do that. But profound. Yeah, I can't believe how violent you two are. Just live in peace, man.
I'm not Hindu.
You're heathens, that's
I'm
right.
Buddhist, actually. I should probably be quite peaceful.
I am Confucian.
You're confused, is what you are.
That's what when people try to say it, they do sound confused. I'm Confucian? Because you always have to try to read it, because it's a bit of a strange word.
It does sound.
I'm not sure if the pronunciation is correct. That's how you say it, right?
Oh, that's how I say it. I don't know if it's right either.
Confucianism. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm probably the worst person to ask in regards to that.
Yeah, I'd say Confucian, yeah. Oh, their armies chase me down. I just need the war leader on our side just to peace out.
Oh, I see Lang Zhang's being sieged. And you as well.
Yeah,
okay.
That's my capital, so I don't think they can take it as such.
Do you remember when you were like super happy that Lang Zhang joined the war?
Yes. And then watch their army run around all randomly.
Yeah, how'd that work out? Not so good.
They're now trying to siege back my province, even though one of theirs is being taken, with their 1,000 troops, even though there's 16,000 enemies coming near them.
To be fair, that shows respect. You know, it's sort of like, no, we don't want to save we'll save you first.
They know who's in charge around here.
They do, but you know,
with that minus 10% war score.
We will follow you to death. Don't worry.
It's such a pity I can't see you.
Our truce with Orissa has ended. All right, okay, I didn't even realize I had a truce with them, but not that we were going to declare war or anything. We're best buddies.
Well, yeah, if you did attack Orissa, you would get most of the Indian coast, of course.
Don't worry, I'm going to have a big chunk of the Indian coast anyway when I vassalize all of these one province turds that are just clinging onto the backside of Vijayanagar.
So are you Bahamas or Vijayanagar?
I'm Vijayanagar.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because I thought you had no coast at the moment. It's going to say pretty good to get Orissa so you can get loads of navy in.
Thanks.
You've probably got quite a nice navy already. Oh, hang on. There's Hindu zealots have risen up.
There we go. Where have they risen up? I must go and protect my patriot chums.
In my country. 20,000 of them.
See, some might say that could be due to someone financing rebels there.
Our force limit is 10, and 2 stacks of 10 have spawned.
I will say, though, I do love the fact, I mean, as annoying as it is when you get them, I do love the way they beefed up the rebel stacks and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's much better than it was before.
Because before rebels were more of it was sort of like an inconvenience rather than an actual, you know, anything to worry about. But now it's sort of like, oh God, please don't give me rebels.
Yeah, I'll usually just either avoid them in other means or just spend military power for harsh treatment because I just hate dealing with them.
Oh, the Tamil trade guilds. Oh shit, everywhere gets loads of local autonomy. but I gain 10% goods produced. I don't know if I want that. Or I can gain 10%. I can gain 10% increase in local unrest everywhere and lose 50% production and 1 stability.
Free stability.
No, and lose stability. Stability, yeah. I think I'm going to have to go with this one which increases autonomy everywhere but gives me more production. It seems the lesser of 2 evils. Oh, well.
Probably.
Nobles demand privileges. Well, why are you being so demanding? I could lose 10 prestige.
We don't have any nobles in Poland anymore. I mean, they don't have any privileges. Of course, you can have a noble title, I guess, but they don't count anymore. But in Britain, you do have nobility. Does British nobility get any special privileges?
I mean...
They're rich, that's one thing, but apart from that...
Apart from being rich, not really, yeah.
I mean, connections and influence.
Yeah, but by being rich, it means you kind of get what you want. I mean, some people do say that some of our political parties do actually just pander to the rich, and because the rich fund them, they make what they want happen. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like what can they cast judgment upon the common man? No, they can't do that. Like, but
No.
You know, they do.
Do they with their
inherently
prices?
have lands that basically they're all land thieves. That's what I would say. At some stage, they all took someone else's land and claimed lordship over it, and so on and so forth. But without going too much into that, because I feel like we might have quite a affluent viewership. So lords out there, I love you. You're good stuff. So just incidentally, game wise, who's this country in between Bamanas and Jampur?
Bamanas and Jampur.
Gondwana.
Yeah, Gondwana, they're getting absolutely bum-rushed by Jampur and Bamanas. Actually, a really good plan there from Jampur and Bamanas. If they sort of like split that country in 2,
Yeah.
and they take each, half of it.
Because that's always worked in history, hasn't it? When you take a country, split it in 2, give half to one and half to the other. There's never any issues after that, ever.
There's only an issue if you need to build a massive wall in between it. But Jampur...
That's exactly what was done to Poland a few times.
And the land in Israel and...
Yeah, but you've got to remember, this isn't being
Africa.
split by enemies, man. This is being split by friends.
And south of Spain. South America.
Wow. Listen, as long as you've learnt from those mistakes and do it better, that's the important thing.
Yeah, Poland, don't get conquered.
Well, you know what? That's like the great bit of advice that, like, when people don't get conquered. Well, okay, there's probably more to it than don't get conquered. Like, so what didn't you like about that TV show? Yeah, I didn't like it. Okay, what about it? Yeah, I didn't like it. Make it better. Okay, it's great advice. Thank you. Sorry, rant over. Anyway, back to splitting countries in 2. Is Khmer going to be split in 2? Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm just waiting for... their 18,000 troops are sitting to the side, and our 1,000 stack that I made fun of is actually sieging it back.
Would you, in theory, I know they're sieging your capital, so they've sieged your capital, so it doesn't count.
Unsieging capital, so that's okay. But I can't really move my troops out now because I've got all the Hindu zealots around.
But I was going to say, in Udong, your province just to the south of your capital.
Yeah.
Would you, because you see how you've got that province in Champa sieged, would you, to get out of both of these wars, just swap those provinces? So you get the one in Champa, but you'd have to give up that one in Udong.
They don't actually want any of my land. I looked and I thought they did. But actually,
you're just fighting
want
them
my land.
because they were fighting one of your allies.
Yeah. So I need to take the second province by the bottom in Champa, take them both, and then I can focus on the zealots, hopefully before they get 100%.
Wow.
Oh god, the 17,000 enemy troops are now moving again. But we're winning the war because they're not actually taking... good. Someone's accepted peace. They've accepted peace. No. Full annexation.
Is that what they want?
No, okay, but apparently the ally who was getting trashed has managed to fully annex one of the enemies because he was a single province, and they managed to siege it, like backdoor siege it. So my ally's now bigger. We're losing this war horrendously, and we've just gained land on our side.
Who was your ally that took the province?
Pegu. They took the Taungu. So it was Pegu, the light blue one.
Yeah.
The northern province, the northernmost province. He just took it.
Okay, well, see, here's us insulting the AI, saying how stupid they are, and look at that.
They're doing better than me.
Look at that awesome little stealth move from Pegu.
Backdoor. Influenza. Oh dear.
I had that. You probably caught it from me.
Quarantine. Thanks for that.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry. Anytime.
Well, we do shit on the AI often. I mean, all players of U4, but sometimes, if I think about it a little bit more, it turns out that the AI is actually very good. I don't think I know another game that has a better AI than U4.
Hold on, just a second. Those sneaky bastards in the north, Bermanis, just caught them fabricating a claim. Don't know who they think they are.
Dun dun dun.
Did they
No,
actually
the AI
take it?
is quite good. It is quite good. But I do hate how rebels seem to be able to siege a lot faster than anyone else in the game. Like they get to like 20% and bam, they get a siege complete.
You know what that is, though? I reckon that's because it's like the local populace. So it's kind of like
they know backdoors in, don't they? They know
yeah,
ways of
they've probably
getting
got
in.
like some sort of sympathiers as well in the cities, which aren't like full. They're not quite rebels, but they're kind of like, okay, you know, come in. I'll open the door for you.
An actual positive. We got to lose 10 prestige or gain prestige and legitimacy and lose 8 ducats. Let's lose 8 ducats. I've only got 13 loans. It's fine.
8 ducats. Wow, how can you afford that?
For a palace, an 8 ducat palace.
What's it made out of? Twigs.
I don't know. It's going to be terrible.
It's actually a shed.
It's actually made from beavers. Good times. Eight ducat palace.
Even a painting would probably have cost more than that. A painting of this fake palace.
I feel like everything I own in real life costs more than 8 ducats.
Oh, I just want to take this last province and I can end this war. Come on. Come on. It's not happening.
Oh, my war is going very slowly. Nothing interesting happening here, so I'll just...
War? What is this thing called war that you speak of?
It's the thing you'll
Savages.
probably be doing in the next episode.
No.
Hint, hint.
Why, are you coming to attack me?
No, it's 22 minutes.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, sorry.
See,
It's
I put it in there without making it. Oh, we're on the siege as well. Good. Now's a brilliant time to pause.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so are we good for ending the episode?
I am good for an episode.
Right, so everybody, thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and check out all the other perspectives. You'll find them in the description, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.